you're anything like me, you would do your typical no buy at the beginning of the year, just like everyone else. But then you started thinking about it. Like, if I adopt this as a lifestyle, this can help me achieve my goals. But that's easier said than done. So stay tuned for my 6 tips on how to have a successful no buy month. So, number 1, I would say remind yourself of your why. You know, the low buy and no buy community on YouTube is very strong. It's a niche that has several of us, and different people have different reasons why they decide to adopt a low buy or no buy lifestyle. Some of the things I've seen or reasons have been because people want to not be as addicted to shopping. They want to get over that addiction. Some people now want to be minimalist. And so because of that, they've adopted a no buy or low buy lifestyle. So you have to determine your why, because that's their why, but that may not be your why. So what is your why? Now, my why has nothing to do with any of those things. I never was addicted to shopping, and I'm not a minimalist. I wouldn't say I'm a minimalist. The reason why I have a no buy lifestyle is for several reasons. Number 1, because I want to eliminate debt. I want to be completely debt free. I don't want any kind of debt until I decide to buy a house, which is my second reason why I'm doing no buy. So I can have a healthy down payment when my husband and I do decide to buy a house. And third, last but not least, because this is a style channel, is to build my wardrobe, to curate my wardrobe, to fund. We know building a wardrobe takes money. And so because of that, no buys, that allows me to really reflect on what is it that I really want. Intentionally shop. And so then when I buy an item, I know that it's really the item for me, and how I can integrate that into my wardrobe and my personal style and my lifestyle. So what is your why? Keep that in mind. And it's important to remember your whys, because no buys can be challenging, especially if you do them for a stretch. So this is June, but currently after June, July 1st, I go into a 3-month no buy. So July, August, September, for the next 90 days. One of those days might be a 31-day month. Either way, for the next 90 days, 90 plus, whatever, I cannot buy anything. And that could be challenged. That's almost 100 days. I'm thinking about even documenting how I get through the 90 days. So let me know if that's something that you're interested in the comments below. But yes, so that's why it's important to have your why. So your whys will help remind you why you're actually doing this. And when your whys are important to you, then you'll realize that buying this item temporarily, you'll be fine. Another item will come along. Number 2 is to take advantage of your buy months. So like I said, I've adopted a low buy lifestyle. So I still buy things throughout the year. I'm not someone who, I don't think at this point in my life I could go through a year and not purchase anything, because I'm still trying to build my wardrobe. My wardrobe is not, I've not curated my wardrobe to the point where I feel like, you know what, I have everything I need. It looks exactly how I want it to look. Now let me just focus on styling my items. That's not where I'm at. Far from it, actually. So, yes, I have a low buy instead of a no buy lifestyle. So balance is key. So during your no buy months, that's the time for you to really see like what's in your wardrobe. What wardrobe gaps do you have? Once you identify your wardrobe gaps, then when your buy months come around, that's the time to buy those items that you all of those months that you had your no buy, that you realize, that's a wardrobe gap. During your buy months, that's the time to fulfill that gap. And believe it or not, something that I realized, because I just started adopting this lifestyle this year, and so 6 months have already passed, and I've realized that the months that I can buy things, I don't really purchase a lot of items. Yes, I purchase items, but I'm still very thoughtful, intentional. Like, do I really want to use that money that I saved for my wardrobe toward this? Do I love this item? If I love it, I get it. If it's just a like, then then more than likely I'm not going to get it. Because I'm really just trying to get things that I love, things that I know will suit my purpose and that I could wear for years to come. So really take advantage of your buy months. Buy some items, enjoy, so that then when you are on your no buys, you have some beautiful new items that you can incorporate into your wardrobe. Now, last but not least, like I said, balance is key. So as you're creating a wardrobe that aligns with your personal style and your lifestyle, you need to use your style muscle. And this was what leads me to tip number 3, which is play dress up. Many of us played dress up when we were younger. You know, you put on this outfit, either it's career based, so now you're a firefighter or what have you. For me, my sister and I would wear scarves and run around the house and wear our grandmother's heels and dress up in her clothes, things like that. So this time now, as an adult, dress up in your clothing. Create outfits. Finally use your style inspiration pictures. What I do is when I'm playing dress up, I put on some music, I light a candle, and I start creating outfits. Like, what would I wear if this? Maybe this is an item in my closet that I don't wear that often. Then I would challenge myself to stylist. And not all of the outfits get seen. Some of them are just for me to see. And then over time, I will start analyzing. I'll take pictures of my outfits, the ones I liked and the ones I didn't like. Take note of what I like, what I don't like. If there are items that as I'm getting dressed, I'm like, oh, I wish I had this. Or I wish I had that. I start noticing a pattern. And then when my buy months come back, that's when I prioritize these items that I said, oh, I wish I had. And this is how you fill your wardrobe gaps. So make sure you play dress up. Playing dress up is fun. And it helps you see what silhouettes you like. You start seeing what formulas you like on your particular body, not on someone else. So that's why it's important to exercise your style muscle. It's just like whenever we actually exercise, your muscles get stronger. And so it's the same thing with a style muscle. You will start learning like, oh, I like this. I don't like that. This silhouette works for me. That doesn't work for me. So then you will be more judicious. And not only that, but now because you'll be creating outfits, it's going to be easier to get dressed. Because now there's some outfits you have in your mind and some pictures of outfits that you like that you already know. Oh, I'll just pull out these items. I don't even have to think about it. I already know what's to go. So that also is another way it helps you. Now, I would say number 4 is to track your progress. When you are doing something that can be challenging, but you don't keep in the forefront your progress or how this benefits you, it can be easy to let it go. But keep track of it, whether it's in a Google Docs, book, notebook, app, whatever it is. Make sure that you keep track of what you're saving. And even you can keep track of what you purchase as well. So you can see just how saving has benefited you, just how your no buys have benefited you. And this will help you to achieve your goals in the future. Once you see like, oh, I achieved this, I achieved that, and it'll be easier to stick to this low buy lifestyle. 5th, I would say to identify wardrobe gaps. I touched on that briefly, but wardrobe gaps are items that you want in your wardrobe in order to have your ideal wardrobe and create outfits that you feel the most stylish and comfortable in. And so once you notice these things, I think many of us have wardrobe gaps in our closet, but we don't always identify what they are. We typically just kind of go into the same mode of buying the things that we like, which is not necessarily anything inherently wrong with that. But if your goal is to build your dream wardrobe, then we need to fill in those gaps. This way we can truly create outfits that align with our personal style and our lifestyle. So make sure that as you are playing dress up and you're taking pictures of yourself in your outfit, that you also write down what you wish you had in your wardrobe. And over time, you should notice some patterns of things that you want. And those should be the things that you buy first when you are in your buy months. Make sure that you put these items in a wish list and be very intentional. For me, wish lists are important. I divide my wish list into short term, meaning things that I want to purchase that season, and long term items, meaning those are things that I might purchase until next season. I already know it's going to take me some time to save up, so that's a next season item. Or even maybe even another year from now. But either way, There are items that I know that I like that align with my personal style, and I reevaluate my wish list as well. But I do think having a wish list is important. That's another way to be intentional. So last but certainly not least is to explore other interests. If you are still in the habit of what I call online window shopping, you might cave into buying. If you are on your apps, we all have them. I know for me, I have a Banana Republic app, a Nordstrom app, like just several different shopping apps. Try to stay away from the apps and get more involved in your interests outside of just style. So maybe it's watch some movies, read some books, learn a language, take a walk, get into nature. One of the things that I love, one of my favorite pastimes, is reading books. I love to read books. Ever since the time I could read, I enjoyed reading a book. My sister loves reading books, and sometimes when we're together, we read books together. Sometimes we're reading the same book and we'll get together and we'll talk about the book. So one of the books that I'm reading now is The Davenports, and it's by Krista Marquis. I think that's how you pronounce her last name. But either way, it takes place in the 1910. It's loosely based on the Patterson family, which is the upper echelon, wealthy black family in the 1910s. And 4 women, 2 are sisters, one is a friend, and the other works for the family. Basically, their quest to find love and to challenge social norms, but at the end of the day, they want to be happy. So it is really good. It's really good so far. It's a good historical romance. I'm enjoying it. I would say halfway through. So it's really good. And it's a series. So this is part 1, but there's a part 2. So I'm gonna look forward to that as well. So I'll talk to you guys about that. And another book that I'm reading, that I started reading, is Vivian, what's her last name? Vivian Tu's Rich AF. So Vivian Tu is a woman she's a content creator, but before that she worked on Wall Street. Basically her journey into becoming a millionaire. And so while it's not my goal to be a millionaire, I am someone who thinks that it's important to the money I do have, to use it appropriately, to have it stretch as far as it can, and to become a better steward of my money. And so because of that, there are a lot of things that I don't know about money and how to better use it and how to make more of it, even if it's passively. And so because of that, I wanted to read this book. So these are just some of the books I'm reading. And I'm always reading like 2 to 3 books at a time. So that's just some of the books that I'm reading. If you are a reader, comment down below. Let me know what you're reading. I'm interested. But if you've enjoyed this video, make sure that you watch my previous video. In this previous video, I basically talked about curating our summer wardrobe. We are in the thick of summer. It is hot. It is humid here in the United States. And so this will give you some tips, some ideas on how to curate your summer wardrobe, some outfit inspiration. So if that's something that you're into, go see that video. See you over there.